All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Nana, episode 39. The Scoop.
Band
It happened.
drama.
Yeah, Channel 7 news. Okay.
Oh, who's sleeping with who? This is national news
You
time.
won't believe.
You won't sabive. You
Right.
know?
Oh, God. No. I mean, yeah, Hachi's struggles have basically been Sabib, you know.
Yes, it's true.
But, yeah. Yeah.
But, hey, that being said, let's get a debut out of this.
That's
let's
right.
Drag this poor woman through national news.
And at
for
least
clout.
make sure she gets lots of money. Well, what are we
Yeah.
talking about? It's all the other people that'll get money. But, I mean, you know, the band will debut, so that'll actually be good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
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 And let's, you know, in the midst of all of this, when Nana's not doing well, just add tension and maybe relationship tension, you know, to all of that.
That's a
sure
really good mix.
That'll be a good thing.
Yeah, I'll have a of that. So, yeah, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
当時、私の部屋にはテレビも電話もなかった。
Ah.
おかげで一人、祭りに乗り遅れた。
Oh, fun.
不愉快極まりない。
I can imagine.
That
yes.
feels like one of those kind of just general understatement things. We're like, I heard about the bad thing last. I didn't like it.
Right.
Oh boy. So it begins.
気をつけテレビつけろ
Yeah, yeah,
何事だ
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
早く見りゃわかる
Oh, they're still together.
可愛い子ちゃんじゃねえか
あら、ほんと。やっぱり可愛い子ちゃんはテレビ映りもいいわね。
私は可愛い子ちゃんっていうより、
Whoa, okay.
That's
The timing.
right.
I'm like totally excited. Oh, fuck. Oh, boy. Oh.
Yeah.
Word from our sponsors.
何起こしやがって
めんどくさいって何？ひどいよ。
うるせえって部外者は黙ってろ
Okay, now you're interested in listening to her, yeah.
No, it's
I'll
leveraging
take all that away from you.
Yeah.
Damn. Take it, take the
yeah,
deal.
I know. He's giving you everything.
Yeah, but he's doing it to try and.
Right, to frame it as a bad thing.
I mean, but
because,
even then, like at that
because
point,
he's
at that
suggesting
point,
it.
no, he suggested it. Take the deal. Take the deal.
Yeah.
そんなわけないじゃん。
嘘。
Yeah,
正直
liar.
に
Yeah,
そう
uh-huh.
考えたら全部の辻褄が合うんだから。なんで私にまで隠すのよ。水臭いにも程があるよ。
Oh.
好きなの。私ノブのこと好きだったはずなのに。
気のせいだよ。あんたは自分にチヤホヤしてくれる男なら、子供のためとか割り切るよりずっと健全だよ。
でも割り切ってる方が楽だったし。
Uh-huh.
あのさんとか匠とか自己中でろくでもない男ばっかりなの。
はあ、知らないよ。未だによ。
Yeah.
愛想つかされたりしなきゃきっとずっと平和でそれが一番良かったのに。
No.
どうして今更庄司の話になるの？
Shoji made his own bed.
じゃあ私一生幸せになんかなれないよ。
適当にチヤホヤと。
もしもしナナお前もしかして突然こんな騒ぎになっちまったら
Junko, oh my gosh.
ってやるから
学校は。
大丈夫。私それより何よ
Yeah, yeah,
Cool.
yeah, yeah.
謝って仲直りしたし
Awesome.
今ちょっとやめた方がいいぞ。マンションにまで記者が行ってるし。
こちらブラストの7の自宅前です。
God damn it.
Well, go to Kyosuke and Junko's house, and then have, someone else get in touch with Nana so you can meet up at a separate location.
やべ遅刻する
Oh, and she doesn't know, and the
No, she
reporters
has no
are gonna be...
idea.
特徴ある建物だし、周りの風景で所在地分かっちまうよな。
訴えるべきだよこんなのヤスは何してんの弁護士でしょなんとかしろ
I love she's like, invoke Yasu.
Right.
ナナちゃんに同居人がいた
Sue their asses.
調べついてるかもしれないから。下手したらお前が質問攻めに遭うぞ。行かない方がいいよ。
I mean, that's a reasonable ask, yeah. Ah, damn it. They're right.
Right. Because it's within the context of this is what you're deciding, so... That is reasonable, yeah.
それでは最後にもう一度ブラストのライブ映像をご覧ください。デビューシングルがガイアレコードから近日発売予定です。楽しみですね。
They just keep blasting blasts.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, came for them as well.
じゃあ見たかテレビ。
見ましたけど。
それなら話が早い。表で車待たせてるから今すぐ荷物まとめなさい。
荷物って？
騒ぎが落ち着くまで念のためホテル。
Yeah, no, that's good.
Yep.
記者が押しかけてくるかもしれん。
ちょっと待ってよ。何なんですか一体。なんでいきなり俺らがデビューすることになってんの？
話は車の中だ。
Yeah.
急いだ方がいい。
ナナさんは？
ナナのことはヤスに任せてきたよ。
Cool.
Okay.
Cool. Yasu's on his way.
だからあの番組ガイアが仕掛けたの？
No.
あれ売り込みの時に送ったビデオだよね。
いや、あのビデオはあちこちに送ったんだろ？
悪いけど俺
Yeah, yeah.
こと信用できねえよ。調子いいこと言って嘘ばっかだし。
Oh, and this is where that stuff comes out.
Yeah.
信じられなくなりそうだ。
Uh-huh. Shit.
実は今朝、私とヤスの携帯に非通知でモーニングセブンを見ろって電話があったんだよ。
Yeah, yeah.
だからそんなのガイア以外のどこがやるんだよ。うちのバンド売り出して今んとこ儲けになんのガイアだけだろ。
やっぱり根っからの善人だね、ノブ
Yeah.
さんって。
You don't suspect.
潰すことかもって考えないんだ。
Right.
だって誰が見ても変に思うよ、あの番組。
Oh.
Uh-huh.
All right, Yasu.
He's so fucking cool.
Yeah, yeah.
自分でネタ売ったんじゃないの？トラネスの人気に便乗した売名行為だ。
Oh.
Is he gonna
あ
take
ん
the
た
mic?
がさ、人の庭荒らす暇あったら、てめえの花を咲かせろや。
Fuck! Oh! Actual Giga Chad! Oh,
Yeah.
shit! Yeah! Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
cool!
Uh-huh.
Yes,
Yeah.
is the best!
Yeah.
Sore loser. Yeah, I was going to say that.
Yep.
I was going to say that.
プレッシャーかけないでよ。
マリちゃん、コーヒー。
って噂が出てるよ。悔しくないの？
レンの女として名前が売れるのは
あさ。
慣れ慣れしく呼ぶなってもう終わりだよ
And then Yasu.
全部ぶち壊しだ
Get lost.
あ、ブラックストーンズの。
中まで入ってくんな。
だ なんだよ、こっちはおめえ返上のために
Oh!
Oh shit! Get
舐めた口聞いたんじゃねえよ。
Holy
二度とうちの
shit.
ボーカリストに近寄るな。
Oh my god.
任せてもらうからな。世話になってる弁護士先生の看板汚したくなきゃ辞表出しとけ。
Just soft knock.
Yeah.
大丈夫か。あれ、
バカ野郎、何かこつけてんだよ。てめえの立場考えろ、ハゲ。
Oh.
職場じゃ雑務しかしてねえし、やめても誰も困らねえから。
困るのはてめえだろ。暴力沙汰なんか起こしたらどこもや。人生棒に振る気か。
Baka, come here.
Yeah.
所から指示が出ましたよ。午後の便でイギリスに飛べと。高飛び？
Wow.
犯罪者か俺は。いや、ジャケとプロモの撮影っすよ。
Oh.
このメンバーとスタッフは明日から移動だそうですけど、本庄さんは武田さんと二人で一足先に。
But also, that's a way to keep him from being in contact with Nana.
Uh-huh.
彼女のことフォローしなくて本当にいいんですか？マスコミに反撃に出たいなら俺は止めませんよ。
Oh, what a
Oh
guy.
shit.
前でかばえばかばうほど惨めな気分になっちゃうのよ。
なんすかそれ、そんなわけないですよ。なんでそういつも事務所の言いなりになるんですか？
いや、本当にそう。
No, I actually know her.
勘違いしてねえか。俺たち遊びで音楽やってんじゃねえぞ。
There's other people. Yep.
Right. Wow.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
But for you,
Wanna see
yeah.
Hachi.
No way.
Oh.
No way.
Oh. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh. They're like, who the fuck is Hachiko?
Yeah, and it's not her actual
It's
name.
not her name, yeah. Oh, she's gonna
Yeah!
cry! Yeah, the tail wag! Her mysterious message to her dog!
I love it.
Yeah. That's amazing.
あの日から私が何度打ちのめされても立ち上がれたのはあんたがいつも見ていてくれたから。
Cool.
All right.
Wow. All right. The
Wow.
story is out. Nana is put on full blast in front of Japan.
Indeed.
Ren is being tactically retreated by the band.
Yep.
Very smart. But it's getting him to be in a position where he'll be away from Nana. But there is no doubt in their minds about each other. So they're not using this as something that will actually drive a wedge between their relationship at the moment.
Nope.
If anything, they understand each other so much that her words that she gives Nana's at the end is to Hachi.
Right.
And because it's Hachiko, that's very clearly like a pet name. They're like,
'Cause that's what it is.
they're like, so she talks about her dog.
But wait, we researched her thoroughly.
She doesn't have a dog.
In fact, wasn't there a rumor that she like killed dogs or rabbits or some shit? Yeah.
I love that now through this, Nana will actually put the media onto a
Yeah.
what is it called?
Wild goose chase?
A bunny trail. Like it's literally, it's a wild a wild goose chase. Yeah, a wild dog chase.
Right.
So they'll end up just meandering off there.
Right.
And
While at the same time that being such a cool line to drop because it's not addressing or denying any of the things that they're saying. It's completely not acknowledging it, which is the ultimate way to deny it, basically.
The only thing though that could be confirming it is that she's basically saying, like, hey, we're going to be successful
right
from this.
And so
now,
people could take that as a confirmation that she wanted this to happen.
Yeah.
That is possible. Yeah.
But okay, everybody reacting to this and having their like, whoa, those were great moments. I loved all the different responses. I think the spiciest one being obviously Takumi and Hachi's, because Takumi very clearly went into damage, like control mode where he's like, okay, I'm going to try and figure out what's the best course of action here. He's talking with the agency.
Right.
Hachi is very upset with the callous nature that he shows with this. And we had a really cool kind of confrontation bit where she kind of broke her own fairy tale mirror herself by being like, hey, that's not cool. And he's just like, shut up, shut up, shut up. And she's just like, okay, fine. I'm leaving. I'm going to go straight to Nana. Now, I liked that Takumi then kind of finally addressed her and was like, okay, don't do anything stupid.
Right, because it's hey, you're not supposed to be involved in my affairs, right?
Right.
Now suddenly you're about to do something where you will be, and I don't want that, so I'm actually going to address it.
Right, but the idea that he put then on the table if you see me as a person who's fundamentally messed up, then I shouldn't be the father of the child because, that's going to just create another kid like me, and we wouldn't want that, would we? I love that there's an angle on what he's saying that's like, okay, good, take him, take his thing. Yes, go.
And I also believe that Takumi believes what he's saying, not just from the standpoint of then we shouldn't have the kid together, but like...
No, I think he's being honest.
Yeah, like it's not just a controlling thing of, give her the out so that she won't take it later.
No,
like,
he's more nuanced than that. That's the fun thing about his character, is that he's absolutely, able to have three things go at the same time with this thing here of being, a little bit manipulative to potentially a lot. He's being actually honest and vulnerable in a couple ways.
Yeah, it's a benefit that we're seeing as a result of the fact that he doesn't actually care about you very much. This is where his callousness can be helpful.
Yes.
In that, hey, if it's actually going to be a fully decided thing of, nah, this is it, then... okay, fine, and you hurt my pride and stuff, so sure, yeah, whatever, right? Be gone. Like, I don't care about you,
Well, no, it's I will pay child support.
Right, because it's
I will do right by you.
Well, right, not because he cares about her, but because it's his pride, right?
It's his pride,
He's going to do the right thing, Yeah.
And I, in my head, was just like, take the deal!
Yes! You've got it!
It's literally when you're watching, like, one of those game shows, and the person's like, should I take the deal or not? And you're like,
oh, sure.
Take it!
See, in my mind, it's the space movies where it's can they cut the wire to defuse the thing so the ship doesn't blow up or whatever? And then there's all the people,
sweat just dripping
there's
off.
all the people at in Houston or whatever that are watching their computers. They're like, go, go! And then the thing happens, they're like, yes! Like, that's in my mind what's happening here, except then it's going to be but wait, then, she has her conversation in the car.
Wait, actually.
And then it's like, no!
So, Junko and Kyosuke do a little wombo combo here. Junko had, like, one kind of offline, but other than that, actually, she's kind of just letting Nana, or Hachi, just kind of ramble. And I, too, also feel that confusion of, like, you fucking mentioned Asano?
Right.
Asano?
You haven't mentioned him in forever. Yeah.
Whomst the fuck?
Right.
What?
Yeah. And
you're going to mention the evil demon lord again as well?
Right.
Like,
and you're saying that you should have stayed with Shoji, everything would have been... No. Bitch, he cheated on you, right? Like,
no, because she still blames herself.
Right, because I didn't, yada, yada, yada. Right, because there was a reason that Shoji cheated, but he still cheated. That's his choice. Yeah.
Like, it's one of those moments where I felt the pain of Junko in this one especially, and then the way in which she's just like, pass.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I have been in that exact situation before where I'm just watching someone be on the phone and they've got it on speaker so I can hear.
Right.
They're just like...
Yeah.
And then they just slowly mute and then they're like, I can't do this anymore. And then I'm like... And I'm like, why are you whispering? You're muted. And they're like, I don't know.
They might hear me.
They might hear me. And then they go back and they're like, I'm so sorry. And they go back to me like, take it, please. And I'm just like, no, I can't take it. Like, you swear to God, you're going to take this. And I'm like, no, I can't do it. And then they're like, all right, Caleb's going to talk to you. I'm like, and I take the phone and I'm just like, mute. Fuck you. And then I'm like, hi, all right, you know.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Too real though.
Yeah, and Kyosuke, like, and the stuff that they were saying of like, hey, you know, like, we're actually going to tell you the same thing as Takumi, right? Because there is actual reason for it. Again, this is something where it works. This works a lot better for me because it's if you are marrying the guy,
yes,
then yeah, this is something that will cause additional trouble.
Not just for you, not just for Takumi,
right,
but for your kid.
Right, exactly. Like, so it's like
all three.
Yeah. So
this is just too explosive and weird and chaotic, and also we don't really know that it's guaranteed to be bad because you could end up helping Nana. That's possible, but you have so many ways that we won't be able to help and control this.
Oh yeah, you would be a different. It would go from Takumi thinking he has to be in damage control for Nana to when you're there, Yasu being like, shit, you know, like, like I know that Nana will be able to handle the press once I talk to her and everything and all that stuff, right? You know, but Hachi suddenly just being here. Oh God, you know,
just crying, you know.
Yeah, well, and I imagine it being like a different kind of bomb defusal thing of him like running, no, as Hachi just like, you know, how dare you, and starts just going on like a tell-all tirade, you know.
Nana's the best person ever. Yeah. I won't have you all slander her in this way. Yeah. I love her.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a new challenger approaching.
Well, and that's the great thing. Now there's a new mystery thing. Yes, they think it's a dog, right? Okay, cool.
Yes.
But if they, you know, this is a big enough story that they're going to find out that she doesn't have a dog.
Well,
right?
Not only that necessarily, but imagine Blast debuts. First album.
Yeah.
Relatively decent success, right?
Yep.
And there's the lore that builds up around their ascent and all that.
Sure.
Album 2, though. They have a song just labeled H.
Hachiko.
No,
or
just
sure.
H.
Yeah,
and then the fans are like, what the fuck? Is this typing back into what does it mean? What does it mean?
The sacred text, you know.
It's the Taylor Swift fans whenever there's like a small deep cut potential thing that could lead to 5 different things. And of course it's none of them.
And then it goes to like a so then it goes to like one of those like internal like world, you know, state perspectives things, but it's actually like a bunch of people on a phone. And it just shows, oh gosh, what's her name? The super fan. That's just there, like sitting in like a suit with sunglasses, like she's some mob boss. That's like, cool down, guys. You know.
I love it. But yes, Kyosuke, you did a good job. I think Junko, you did a fair job as well.
Right.
But okay, so Nana.
Yeah.
She has to deal with all this, but so does the rest of the band. So everybody else, yes, they're doing what they can. They'll get them moved. This is a good setup for now. Yasu, obviously, absolute legend again.
Right.
We just need a Giga Chad edit with just Yasu compilation.
Right.
Of
just
show.
Him being awesome.
Him just being the best. You know.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
I would watch that on repeat. All
Same.
right. Ren being taken to England, though.
I like it.
Well, it's something where Nana's gonna be. She's not gonna have her calming.
Yes.
Presence.
But I think that this is going to be good because what we ended up having with Hachi leaving, like with the apartment and all that stuff, is that then suddenly, oh no, the thing that she'd been dependent on is now gone, right?
Right.
So she goes to other people and starts depending on them more instead. Nobu, Shin, Ren, you know, etc. Right? Now Ren's going. This is going to be something that'll be a forcing function for her to actually stand on her own 2 feet and everything, which is something that she knows she needs to do now because of the band part.
Yeah, they need her to kind of be the leader in that regard.
Yeah, exactly, right? So because of this situation, it's, you know, in a different show, it would be that, you know, the romance can't happen, but then suddenly the romance gets told in terms of like battle strength and something, and then suddenly the protagonist pulls their head out of their ass, right?
Yeah.
You know, like that's basically what's going on here with Nana. And so
I just had a particular image. Keep going.
yeah. So now that this is happening and that Yasu was able to come in clutch for her there and she was able to have that awesome, like, you know, thing to the press, I'm actually really optimistic. Yes, it's going to still be very painful with all the stuff that they're going to bring up and dredge up and things, right? It will get worse. But, you know, we are going to get that Nana that looking back is like, yeah, that was some real shit, you know, right? Like, but that in and of itself is a good thing because that means it's the, you know, removed enough from the situation to actually be able to deal with it out here, you know?
Yeah, you could. And I want to have the Blast group just all together again for a little bit. So if they can all end up getting sequestered into a hotel for a bit, that's fine.
Yep.
I think that Guy is probably going to debut them with this.
I think so.
But yeah, there's also the possibility, and I like that Shin brought this up, of like, hey, Nobu, you don't think in terms of like the ways in which people can do things for negative reasons.
Yeah.
This could be something that actually destroys us.
Well, and I think it's one of those, and we'll have to see what exactly Shin means by that, but what I'm guessing it is it's the high risk, high reward. Because now there's going to be such a spotlight on you that if when you debut, you'll get your debut. But if it doesn't totally like knock things out of the park.
In a good way, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Then people will be like, oh. Right, because now the expectations will be higher, as opposed to if you were a band that just sort of came out of nowhere.
Yeah, and you got to dictate your own narrative and story.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, but in this case, no. You have no control over it.
But I do like that Nobu brought up the whole thing to the producer of like, hey, bro, I don't know fully if I can trust you right now because of the stuff that's been happening. Like that's
and
another
because of Hachi, like he had a little flash of that because of what Shin was thinking. So
Yep. So I'm optimistic, and I haven't been optimistic about the emotional well-being of these characters in this show. For
what percentage of it is just Nana grabbing the microphone? Like how much of your optimism comes from just the way she did that?
That is a very large portion of it.
I was gonna say it's
that
probably
is a
like
very large
like
portion
60% of it.
Yeah,
right?
and then 30% of it is Yasu punching the reporter, and then the other 10% is, or 8% then is Takami's deal.
I would say to me, like Yasu is like the 8%.
Oh, yeah.
But 30% is just the fact that Hachi almost went to go make up with Nana. Like it's the idea that she realizes that like, oh, what have I been doing? I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Like when there's a crisis, everybody kind of
your priorities get put in order.
Yeah, your priorities immediately get put in order. You reach immediately for the thing that's most precious for you.
Right.
To you.
Because you can't afford to put things off and procrastinate or anything like that.
Right.
Yeah.
And so while this is going to get pushed off, it still means then that once this is, settled down a little bit, there's a chance for their actual reunion then.
Yes, which
yes, like fuck yes, like that's what's got me like most optimistic, other than the
I am very excited about that
microphone bit.
I am also curious because if they're going to England, it's possible that Hachi will go with Trap Nest because
I hope not. Actually,
but I hope not.
I don't think she will either.
And because she probably won't want to in this situation, and I'm sure Takami would like the time away from her. Even if maybe he also wants to control her to make sure that she doesn't do anything that blows up even more. But if we then get a situation where then Hachi and Nana are able to actually meet without Takami around, and hopefully, they know the news is out, so they'll be able to do it in a way that, on their own terms, basically, without having to worry about the mosquitoes.
Okay. What if she does get just, here's your bag, wake up, we're going on a plane, like...
That's definitely possible, but I think because there was already the whole thing of, well, should we call off the wedding then? And, I'll pay child support, right? Takami definitely gave her that full option, so I could also see it being something where it's by the time I get back, she'll have decided,
Sure.
right?
Smart.
And so I'm going to remove myself from the situation for now, will she come back to me? Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
it'll be interesting because in some ways I would like Takami more if he left and didn't force her to come.
Right, because it's
a lot more.
Well, because
even though he's in the negative dumpster pile.
No, right. He's an absolutely piece of shit human being, but to, having a piece of shit human being who is at least honest with themselves about the things that they believe and stand for, that you can at least respect, even if you're a piece of shit human being.
Yeah.
But if you have a piece of shit human being who also is in self-deception and all that stuff and everything, then it's like, what the fuck am I even looking at, right?
Right.
So yeah, and I think Takami's pride, for all the trouble it causes, can also have its benefits, and that's why he's held on to it this long. Because otherwise, he's a practical enough person that I think he would have gotten rid of it.
He would have, probably. He still wants the band's success for not just his sake, but also for Reira's sake.
Right. He tells her, "You're the best in the world."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Cool stuff. Also, just fun thing. You go, Ren's assistant.
Right, being like, hey,
is.
I'll support you if you want to, tell them off and everything. It's like, wow, that's...
Yeah.
You'd probably lose your job if they found out that, that you supported, that happening and whatever, right? But way to go.
It's the kind of thing where it's a bit egotistical and a bit like, yeah, we're going to stick it to him. But I like that Ren then responded with the, no, thank you, but that's not what being a band is about.
Right.
It's not just the other band members and it's not just me. It's also the, people like you, the people whose jobs depend on our success.
This is a ship.
Ultimate collaborative team. And I loved that in connection and conjunction with his thoughts regarding Nana. Yeah. So it's even if we end up being, 9,000 miles away from each other, we know who each other is.
Right.
We know who we are.
This lock isn't coming off.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Like that's...
Yeah, he's locked in.
Yep.
So,
yeah,
great episode. Felt very cathartic. Felt very tense.
Yes. Yes.
But yeah, of all the things to say, Nana, wow,
that
was probably the coolest thing one of the coolest things you've said in the whole show.
Also, one thing that I just really love is that she has the eyeshadow on that she has on in the OPs when it does those super close-up shots. Like, I like that.
I like that too.
Yeah.
But y'all, thank you so much for watching these episodes' reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. So yeah, if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
next time.